from you viewers too. We all love our human labs. And let me tell you, if the products we're testing today work, you are going to want to know about it. Today we are taking on that dimply, dented, disgusting scourge that we are all way too familiar with. This is Human Lab Cellulite. Now I want you guys to meet three very brave viewers who have proudly and bravely agreed to show us, well, their posterior, and to test out some products that each promise to reduce the appearance of cellulite. Check this out.
My bottom half looks like an 89-year-old woman, but my top half, look at me, I'm fabulous, honey. I noticed that I had cellulite mainly in the butt area after 25, especially having the boys. Definitely love going on dates, but I'm uncomfortable in my own skin.
Do you see that? That's disgusting.
Before I actually go on a date, I go through 6 to 7 types of outfits because, oh my goodness, I'm afraid this man is gonna see my cellulite.
See, this is why I do not wear stuff like this, because you can absolutely see everything.
I just don't want to deal with this cellulite. I just want to find something that's gonna work and get rid of it, period.
Last, we have Keisha, who's trying out the Cellulite Micro Massage Magic Panty. Its patented three-dimensional wave texture claims to reduce and prevent cellulite while it tones the skin.
Feels good, nice and soft.
It improves the contour line of the body while stimulating the microcirculation, flat seams, and hygienic cotton gousset. Woo! Gotta breathe. Wear your micro massage shaper throughout the day when you're most active. I can definitely wear this straight 4 weeks. Cellulite, goodbye.
Well, first of all, let me just say, God bless our viewers for doing these human labs. These are three of the bravest women. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I hats off to them for taking their drawers off. So we're joined by dermatologist Dr. Loretta Seraldo. And Loretta, I want to ask you, incidentally, is it cellulite or cellulite?
Cellulite.
Cellulite. Gotcha. So it's not a problem that's necessarily anything to do with one's weight. Thin women can have cellulite too.
Absolutely. I wish that women would really realize that cellulite is something that we all have. Cellulite is fat under our skin. Now, we women, unfortunately, even if you're in the best shape, women have about twice as much body fat as a man who's in good shape. So because we've got so much more of our body fat, because our fat happens to be a lot more superficial than a man's fat, so it shows through on the skin. And then the worst thing with us is that we've got these fibers, we women, have fibers that run between the fat cells. In men, those fibers are real strong, so they kind of contain the fat. But in women, the fibers are much thinner, and so the fat just kind of makes that little cottage cheese appearance.
Just a cruel twist of fate.
Except for if we can accept it like these women showing us, I think, is fantastic. And now we're going to help them.
Okay, there's a lot of great products out there. We're going to see if these were three of them. Let's put up the next piece of tape here and see what happened to our lady.
I looked in the mirror. I even went out and bought a full-length mirror. And every day I looked in the mirror praying that I would see results, and nothing. Even though I didn't get results, I'm still going to wear it because it makes me look good in all my clothes. It will literally firm everything that you have. So it doesn't look anything, doesn't appear saggy or droopy. It really enhances your figure. I don't think I have anything to lose by continuing to wear it. So I love it, and I'll definitely keep wearing it.
So, doctor, what's the premise behind that product?
Okay, you've got a couple of things going on. That wrap is kind of the poor man's heat. This one uses the infrared. When you wrap, you're increasing the body temperature. And we know that heat really does help to dissolve a little and kind of refluidize and smooth out the appearance of the cellulite. And then the other thing is that in that mud that you're using with the clay, the seaweed, and also the caffeine, you're going to do two things. You're drawing out a little bit of fluid from those fat cells, making them less lumpy, and the caffeine is a very good stimulator of circulation. So, for instance, some women will even take coffee grinds and just rub them onto their thighs.
I was just going to say, would it sound stupid to ask her if women ever rub coffee on the tuchus?
I've got patients, right? Yes, and patients come in and tell me that they love it.
Yeah.
Leave it on around 20 minutes.
roll around in your coffee grinds after you've had your morning Joe, and then have a little sit down with the paper.
You got it.
All right, but it sounds like this works for her. There's
Right.
decent science behind it. It gives her some me time. We're two for two. Keisha, you had the magic panties.
Massage, I still have them on.
You have them on now.
Yes, I do.
Now they looked comfortable, and they made you look fantastic in those jeans,
Yes.
by the way.
Thank you.
So, pardon the pun, but what's the bottom line? Yay or nay?
Nay, but on the other hand, I feel very good in them. They really shape your body very, very well.
But you still think you have the cellulite.
Yes.
Cellulite, sorry.
Yes.
You got it.
I do, but I can definitely see results, but I think I just have to wear them, longer and just give it more time.
And regardless, they do make you look mighty cute in your jeans.
Yes, and dresses.
And are they comfy?
Yes, they are. I don't even feel like I have them on.
That's great. So you feel like you're going,
Yes.
So, doctor, before I'm going to get your take on it, I'm just going to read a statement because, of course, we contacted the company and asked them, hey, have you had some good results? This was the results from our viewer. The statement for the Cellulite Magic Panties is this. We contacted the makers. They wanted to emphasize that in clinical testing, 88% of the 100 participating women reported an improvement in the appearance of their cellulite after 8 weeks of continued use. So what is your take on this particular product?
Well, the first thing I have to tell you is that this type of product is super popular all over Europe. If you walk the streets of Italy,
Really?
all the pharmacies have got it right in the pharmacy windows. So I do believe that it is very successful in a lot of women. I guess the way that they're saying 88% of women had good results. You may have 12% who might not in the very beginning see as much of a result. But again, it's going to be doing the same kinds of things. It's going to give compression instead of massaging the way that you do with the device. You're going to be all day long having some micro compression, increasing the circulation. And the nice thing about this one is it's very passive. You don't have to put the half an hour a day into the treatment as you're using it.
Will it trap the heat in there a little as well?
I think for sure there's some
And she
heat
says they're
factor.
comfortable.
Bravo, right? Yes.
Get me a pair of those
Right?
magic panties. So I think we did pretty well, actually.
Wonderful. Really.
So, bottom line, your advice, what's the best way to rid our bodies, as much as we can, of cellulite?
Right. I think, first of all, remembering that it is somewhat related to weight. So try to keep yourself to a healthy weight. Do exercise. And then if you really feel that you're just not happy enough and that you're seeing cellulite, I think it's super important to try one of these things. Because I think we found in all three of our volunteers that there was such a positive feedback, and they all really stated that they felt a lot better about themselves. So don't lose courage. And if I can say that in 30 years of practice, I don't know if I've ever met 3 braver women and more positive women, and I think you're going to help everyone out there watching to realize we're all in it together and we can all make ourselves better.
Yay! Isn't she lovely? Thank you so much, Doctor. Lovely. Great advice. We're going to put all the advice and all the information for all 3 products up on our website. Grab yourselves a healthy snack, and we'll be right back. Or you can go wrap yourselves up in saran wrap